Hi guys, welcome back to this week's video. I'm just doing something kind of short today. I have so many things that I want to do, like I have this big list on my phone, but a lot of them are kind of hard to do indoors, and if I can do them indoors, they're hard to do because of the renovations going on. Like a lot of stuff I want to do in my kitchen, and I don't have a kitchen or a sink or anything right now, so it's hard to do that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of limited to my room. There's not a lot of stuff that I can do in my room without going out and getting supplies. I'm sure a lot of people who make videos are facing that same issue right now. I'm not expecting this to be a very long video. I'm actually hoping to just be able to film it really quick and edit it and post it in like 2 hours if I can. That might be a bit of a stretch, maybe tomorrow, but just something short so that you guys know I'm still here, and I'm trying to make an effort to post more often. I know it's every like 2 weeks. I'm trying to, you know, I'm at home a lot more. I should be posting more, but there you go. So today I wanted to show you guys some of the books that have been on my nightstand recently. These are the books that I've kind of been wanting to read for a long time, or, you know, I'm just trying to get through during this quarantine if I can. It's a bit far-fetched considering I don't really read that much, but I do love reading, so I'm just gonna go through the list really quick and, you know, just so we can hang out for couple minutes, you know? The first book I'm talking about is A Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. This version has an introduction by Margaret Atwood, and I just finished reading A Handmaid's Tale, and it was so good. Oh my god, I loved it. So her introduction was very good. I definitely recommend this edition if you get it. This book is essentially like a dystopian future kind of novel, and like what humans could be like if we do this and that. This book is supposed to be like Fahrenheit 451, but like better, and I'm about halfway through it, and I would say that that is true to its name. I actually really like, I know that Fahrenheit 451 is kind of like a you either like it or you don't kind of novel, and I kind of liked it. I thought it was okay, so I figured if I read this I would really like it, and I'm halfway through and I'm really liking it, so it's definitely been hard for me to put this down. The next book on my to read list is Medicine River by Thomas King. This is not so much a book that I picked up or saw and thought would be a good read. This is something I've been assigned for class. I take liberal studies courses, which means that we read a lot of novels or short essays, and then we discuss them in class. Because school is no longer in person, I kind of have an extension on reading this, but I need to have this done I think by next week. So this is gonna be something I'm gonna have to power my way through. I believe this story has something to do with a main character called Will, who is kind of returned to his hometown and has to like deal with all of that. Maybe, I think he doesn't want to go back. I believe it's very native centered, so it talks a lot about those issues. I'm not sure. This is just what I remember from talking about it in class. This book I'm a bit ashamed to say that I've had for so long. I've probably had this for 2 years now on my to-read list, and as you can see, I've only gotten part of the way through. This is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. This is a book that one of my best friends in the whole world gave to me when he left to go to school in Alberta. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I have a very terrible memory. At the time, I don't know if this is still true, this was his favorite book. I think that reading people's favorite books is very important because I think you understand that person on a whole new level. So this has been on my to-read list for a long time, and I swear to God I will finish it, Cam. I swear to God. He's probably not watching this. I don't think he watches my videos, but that's fine. I'll forgive you. For example, my favorite book in high school was Invisible Monsters. Oh my god, what's his name? He's the author who wrote Fight Club. It's kind of this gruesome story about a model who gets her face like ripped off and like this whole thing, and she has no jaw anymore, and it's like this gruesome story of, you know, people being disgusted by her, and she used to be this pretty beautiful girl and now she's not, and it's like this whole life thing. It is, I still swear to God, it is a great novel for teenagers. It's kind of dark, and I think that reflected some of my teen angst that was going on at the time. It's no longer my favorite book, but I can understand why it was, and I think you really understand a lot about a person by reading their favorite book, so there you go. This next book has been on my list for probably as long as I can remember, and it's kind of self-explanatory. It's Emma by Jane Austen. This is a very famous novel by Jane Austen. It has my name. It feels only right that I should read a Jane Austen novel in my lifetime, but also the one that is most famously has my name. So pretty self-explanatory, what can I say? This is the last book. I know PewDiePie has talked about Japanese literature a lot on his channel, and it kind of sparked my interest. So this is Kafka on the Shore by Haruki Murakami, and I'm not totally sure what this is about, but I've heard very good things about it, and thus it is on my to-read list. I believe that it's about this teenage boy who kind of leaves home and meets this person and they go on an adventure, and I think it has some supernatural kind of elements to it. There's a cat on the front, I think that's significant. So this is my very ambitious pile of books, but I'm trying to read more. I feel like I just rot my brain a lot of the time watching YouTube for hours and hours and hours on end, and if it's not YouTube, it's Netflix or social media, and I feel like my brain is rotting, and I just want to expand my mind more, read more books. I'm sure it's better for my brain. So thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me that you do. You know how I feel about comments. Please leave a comment. Tell me what you're reading, what your favorite book is, or just introduce yourself. I love to get to know you guys. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to. No pressure. I'm not making you do anything. So, bye! I hope you guys didn't see my makeup in this video because it's really bad, so I was trying to stand far away. The eye makeup I like, the face makeup, something's going on with my skin right now. I don't know. Okay, bye.